Well, working PR, you get to meet a lot of people. I've met Stifler from American Pie, Nicole Richie, but definitely my number one all-time favourite is... My favourite mug is this beautiful, beautiful homemade, well, Kinder-made mug that my son did. I think it's so special just because it's homemade, and what isn't good that isn't homemade? I'm Karla Dawes, and I'm the founder and managing director of Karla Dawes Press Office, and we're a hospitality PR agency based in Melbourne. Closest to a real mugshot, probably when I stole a piece of chocolate from 7-Eleven Elwood on the way home from school one day, and the lady, caught me, but I went there all the time, so she was like, just go home. Sorry, Mum. My advice to someone who's wanting to get into PR is intern. I think that's something that I did. You know, you can go to uni and get a degree, but ultimately you need to have that hands-on experience, and it's so, especially PR, it's like you really need to actually live it and breathe it. Your first day, you're gonna have to call a journalist and be like, hello, what do you want? And you'll be like, oh, and it's really scary. Craziest celebrity story or famous interaction? Well, working PR, you get to meet a lot of people. I've met Stifler from American Pie, Nicole Richie, but definitely my number one all-time favourite is Buzz Aldrin, second man on the moon for those who don't know. But don't ever call him Buzz Lightyear, he hates that. Biggest PR scandal? I mean, look, there's been a few sort of little ones, but ultimately it's nothing that bad. Our motto is, it's PR, not ER. What excites me most about Australian hospitality, and specifically Melbourne, is the energy at the moment. I think, obviously there's been some hard times and there still is, but I think the energy of people still opening up venues like the Waterside Hotel that just opened, it's just epic what people are doing. But also those longevity restaurants like Stokehouse that's been around for 35 years, they're not like resting on their laurels and actually holding a nostalgia piece. They're going into the future and really coming up with some really great stuff, and their service is epic. So it's just really exciting to see. If I don't go and buy a coffee, I'll make a coffee with my Nespresso with pods at home. Or because it's summer coming up, I also love the St. Ali cold brew. What would my death row meal be? It's like picking a favourite child so hard, but I would have to say it'd have to be a chicken schnitz with some sort of delicious salad, like the one at Mount Erica or one of those. How do I manage work-life balance? Well, I think that I'm only starting to work that out now. I've had the business now for nearly 10 years. At the start, I was single and didn't have kids at the time, and through my journey of KDPO, I've also had 2 children. So I've got a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. So I was juggling everything, and I didn't go on really maternity leave and was working, and we're in lockdown, so there's quite a lot happening. And it was a lot. I think that's really important to have that work-life balance of work, and I go to work and, my kids are in care or wherever they are. I know where they are. They're at school and kinder. I really make sure that I actually focus my time on work when I'm there, and then when I'm home, I focus on home. Yeah, the husband's the hardest part. Can we keep that in? Yeah. Please do. Please do. I also think, for my team, I want them to have a work-life balance as well. It's not just about me, it's about them. Go do your exercise you need to do. Go and do, those appointments. It's really important to do that because we don't really have much time for the rest of the week. If I could have a coffee with anyone, who would it be? I thought about this a lot, and I was thinking about famous people, but it'd actually be my Opa Jan. He died the year I was born. So yeah, I'd love to have coffee with him. He was Dutch, so I'm sure we would have had Dutch, very black coffee and some stroopwafels.